Yo, before we get into this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, as if I'm able to hit 1K before 2026, I'll be hosting a giveaway for 2,800 V-Bucks. What's going on, guys? Starger here, and I'm back with a brand new video. We'll be going over everything account merging, why it was even in the game, why did it get removed, and if it'll ever come back, and how to do it. So let's go. So in case you didn't know, account merging actually dropped a couple years ago back in chapter 1 of Fortnite. This was during 2019, and originally it was supposed to come out in 2018, but I guess Epic Games probably had some issues with it, and they had to delay it till 2019. When it did come out though, users were indeed able to merge their primary and secondary Fortnite accounts. So you're probably wondering, how did this all work? I'll break it down step by step with you. So pretty much step one, you needed to have two Fortnite accounts that started on two different platforms. So let's say you started on Xbox and another account started on PlayStation. That is very crucial. That is imperative. And then what you would do, you would select a primary account. This primary account would basically be the base. This account, it would not be merging over. The secondary account, you wouldn't have access to it for a little bit because you'd have to wait at least, I think it was 2 to 3 weeks maybe. Some people got it early, some people got it late, but pretty much the secondary account, let's say your primary was on Xbox and your secondary was on PlayStation, you are not able to use that PlayStation account anymore because it's being converted over to the main account that's obviously on the Xbox. I'll play a little clip right here of how merging does look like when the secondary account does go to the primary account. So you're basically deleting the secondary account and bringing everything over to the primary account.
Oh my lord.
Oh, Renegade Raider. Yo,
One of
Pog.
70, one of 171 items? What the heck? That count is stacked.
Oh,
It's some pretty crazy stuff. Sometimes when you would merge the account, you get like 5 refund tokens. Like, it was literally insane. And don't worry, obviously, as you know, with the primary and secondary account, they started on 2 different consoles. You can still link the console from the secondary account to the primary account. So let's say you started on Xbox, right? You merged it all over. You can still connect that PlayStation. So you basically put all the accounts in one, pretty much, which I honestly feel like that was pretty efficient. That was a good feature. Like, applaud to Epic Games, because there was a lot of people who had problems. Like, they started on Xbox, let's say they had an Xbox in one location, a PS4 in another location, but they couldn't keep the account on the same console, well, on both consoles, because back then you were only able to have it on one console, I believe. So it was some crazy stuff, bro. It was some crazy stuff. But Epic Games, they clutched up. However, there was one big problem with account merging. So people would be seeing all these viral clips of people getting Recon Expert on their account, Renegade Raider, the Purple Skull Trooper, whatever it was, the Black Knight, and they would be like, man, I want that too. If I can just buy a Fortnite account and then merge it over to my current account, I'll be able to have all the OG skins on my original account. So this obviously started like a crazy influx of account trading, account selling, you know, people going on eBay, Instagram, whatever it was that they would get their Fortnite accounts on. OG users, like, people would just be going crazy, buying up these accounts and then merging them onto their primary account. And clearly Epic Games caught wind of this. Like, you just had to be there, bro. Like, in 2019, those type of videos would get so popular. Like, those rare skin videos, like, it was a different type of motion, bro. Like, nowadays it's not as crazy, but back in the day when everyone was a kid, bro, when everyone was young, it was insane. So yeah, that's pretty much why account merging got removed. There was a lot of people abusing the feature, and Epic Games just thought this wasn't worth it. It just wasn't a good idea. And most of the people that were using account merging legitly probably already used it already. I mean, it was in the game for a couple months, and it only took 2 weeks approximately for your account to be merged. So they just figured whoever needed to merge their account, they would have already done it. And a lot of the people that were doing it, they were obviously not the original owners of a lot of these OGs accounts, even exclusive accounts like Galaxy. People were merging Galaxies, people were merging Iconics, people were doing crazy stuff with it. So yeah, flash forward 2025, 2026, there's still surprisingly a lot of people who want account merging to return in this day and age, and we just gotta talk about that because I do have an idea on how Epic Games could bring the feature back. So the way I personally see them bringing back account merging, you'd obviously have to verify ownership of both accounts. This is how it would have to be, bro. You'd have to be verified as the original owner of both accounts. So you'd probably have to follow a similar protocol to how it is to recovering your Epic Games account, where you give them the email addresses to the accounts, the display names, just the general security questions in order for the Epic Games player support agent or whatever it is to confirm that you're able to merge both the Fortnite accounts together. I think it's clear that's the only way Epic Games would be able to go about it, because they don't want people, obviously like they did back in 2019, buying, selling, or trading Epic Games accounts and just getting it merged, especially in 2025. People are going to be trying to get the OG style for the Renegade, trying to get the Pink Ghoul Trooper. They're going to try to do all that, trade accounts, sell accounts, and get it merged over. And that, honestly, that would just be a recipe for disaster, man. Especially because nowadays it's so easy for your account to go inactive and may not log in. This happened to iTalk Fortnite as well. Epic Games, they figured out that he merged his account with an account that he does not own. This was like 3 years ago that they found out about it. So they banned his original account. Even though it was merged, it was completely banned, which was crazy. Like, everyone was talking about this. I wouldn't recommend contacting Epic Games player support about this, as well, as they're just going to tell you that there's literally no way for Epic Games to merge your account. Like, even if you contact player support and give them the craziest sob story, like, it's just not happening, bro. And you can just go to their website. It tells them, can I merge my Epic Games accounts? And it's just going to say no, it's discontinued. This feature, it's gone. And if you do contact Epic Games player support about it, especially on your main account, I don't know if that would attract suspicious activity, but I personally wouldn't do it. I mean, I don't know. Could Epic Games bring it back? I feel like they could, but there's gonna have to be a lot more like safety and restrictions about it. I mean, I don't know. If there is like a mass, like big influx of people who want merging to come back, maybe Epic Games will consider it. If, you know, there's a lot of people giving them high volume tickets of just emailing them about them bringing back Epic Games player support. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really sure how anyone could get the word out to Epic Games to get an official statement if it would ever return or not. So the answer really is up in the air. I know there's a lot of people who want it to come back. Regardless of what their intentions are, we don't know. Like, generally, we don't know. But I personally feel like there is a chance. I'd say within the next 5 years, bro, maybe 5-10 years. That is low-key a long time, but maybe within the next 10 years, I feel like it could happen. It really just depends, bro. It really depends on how Epic Games really does combat like account security and how they will, you know, enforce their end user license agreement in their terms of service. So regardless, man, let me know down in the comments how you guys enjoyed the video and what you guys think, if account merging will return or not, and if you would use the feature. Just let me know. I'm curious. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. Really trying to hit 1K, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Make sure you have a great rest of your day or night.